One night in 1936, a night watchman at a convent near Jefferson, Wisconsin, Mark Shackleman encountered a werewolf-like creature clawing at a Native American burial mound. The creature ran off when Shackleman approached it. On another night, Shackleman witnessed the beast once again digging at the burial mound. Standing up, the wolfman locked eyes with Shackleman. The creature, over 6 feet tall and covered in hair, had a muzzle, long fangs, and pointed ears, walking on its hind legs. It emitted the putrid odor of decaying meat. Unlike previous encounters, this time the creature spoke. It growled the word, Gadara, maintaining a prolonged gaze before slowly walking away. Significantly, Mr. Shackleman noted that Gadara is mentioned in the Bible as the place where Jesus encountered a demon-possessed man. Since that initial encounter in 1936, over 50 sightings have been reported, with a peak in the late 1980s. Even in February 2018 and July 2020, alleged witnesses reported seeing a large, upright, hair-covered creature in Spring Prairie and Lyons, both in Walworth County, Wisconsin. Linda Godfrey, an investigator and author of several books about the creature, named it the Beast of Bray Road, now considered the most famous American werewolf. She was convinced of the sincerity of witnesses she interviewed during her investigation. The History Channel series Monster Quest subjected all witnesses to lie detector tests, all of whom passed. Shifting to Europe, the location with the most reported sightings is Staffordshire County, England. Over the years, more than 35 separate sightings have been documented. The werewolf in this area, described as over 7 feet tall and covered in hair, bears a resemblance to a human-wolf hybrid. Most of these sightings take place in the woods, particularly near the cemeteries of Cannock Chase, where thousands of German and Austrian soldiers who perished during the World Wars are interred. Adding to the intrigue is the unsettling fact that multiple pets have vanished from homes only to be found mutilated near the cemetery. This region is renowned for its pronounced strangeness. Alongside werewolf reports, sightings of a pig man, UFOs, and black-eyed children have also been recounted. Local urban legends include the existence of a portal and rumors of experiments conducted by the governments of England and the United States, involving the crossbreeding of humans with animals. A local legend about the origins of these events traces back to 1975 when a 17-year-old boy attempted to use a Ouija board to negotiate with the devil, seeking the power to transform into a werewolf in exchange for his soul. Evidently, he succeeded, as his friend received a call from the teenager but could only discern strange guttural sounds on the other end of the line. Tragically, the boy was later discovered dead, having taken his own life with a silver knife, silver of course being the only known metal capable of killing a werewolf. Striking eerie parallels between the Beast of Bray Road and the werewolf of Cannock Chase emerge. Both are frequently spotted near cemeteries, likely seeking to feed on the flesh of freshly buried corpses. When sightings of these creatures intensify, incidents of mutilation and consumption of domestic animals also surge. Moreover, these entities display seemingly supernatural abilities, including sudden materialization, telepathic communication, and shape-shifting. A bookstore clerk in Madison, a witness to the Beast of Bray Road, attested to seeing a wolf-headed, human form morph into an ape-headed form under a streetlight on a residential road in the early morning. Historically, reports of werewolves span thousands of years and encompass a multitude of cultures and traditions. One of the earliest recorded instances hails from ancient Greece, recounting the Lycaea, an annual festival occurring on the slopes of Mount Lycaeum, also known as Wolf Mountain, the highest peak in the region of Arcadia. This festival is believed to take place in early May. Zeus assumed the role of patron for this ritual, adopting the epithet Lycaeos, signifying Wolf Zeus. The ceremony, shrouded in nocturnal secrecy, entailed a particular clan assembling on the mountain every 9 years to offer a sacrifice to Zeus Lycaeos. During this rite, a small portion of human entrails would be intermingled with those of animals. The unlucky person who consumed the human flesh would transform into a wolf-like entity, and only by abstaining from further consumption of human flesh until the subsequent 9-year cycle had concluded could he reclaim his human form. The legacy of wolfmen within Germanic paganism is associated with the Scandinavian Viking Age. Harald I of Norway was said to command the Ulfhednar, characterized by their attire of wolf hides. Diverging from berserkers, these Ulfhednar warriors harnessed the spirits of wolves to enhance their combat abilities, donning wolf hides in place of bear hides. Renowned for their valor, these formidable fighters exhibited exceptional pain resistance and engaged in battle with a ferocity akin to untamed beasts. Both Ulfhednar and berserkers share a profound connection with the Norse deity Odin. In the realm of Turkic Central Asian traditions, shamans who embark on arduous and intricate rituals could transform into the humanoid Kurt Adam, which translates to wolfman. The nature of this transformation exhibits a range of possibilities. It could manifest as a fleeting alteration or a permanent shift. The entity that materializes could be the shaman himself undergoing a profound metamorphosis, a spirit double, or even an emissary entity, which could take the form of a real animal or a familiar spirit. The profound bond uniting the were-animal and its owner is underscored by the concept of repercussion, wherein harm inflicted upon the creature is believed to reciprocally affect the well-being of the human counterpart. What are the different methods by which one can undergo a transformation into a werewolf? To begin with, the process of becoming a werewolf can be categorized into voluntary and involuntary occurrences. Much like the shamans of Turkic Central Asian traditions, individuals possessing magical abilities, such as witches and sorcerers, are thought to have the power to shapeshift and assume the form of wolves or other animals. This transformation serves to launch attacks on enemies and carry out lethal deeds. These magical capabilities might either be innate or acquired through learning. For instance, among the South Slavs and the Kashubian people in northern Poland, a belief persisted that a child born with certain traits, such as hair, a birthmark, or a caul on their head, inherently possessed the potential for shape-shifting. However, it is more plausible that voluntary werewolves are individuals who must acquire these magical skills through deliberate effort. Various methods are believed to facilitate this transformation. These encompass actions such as fully disrobing and wearing a belt made from wolf or human skin, utilizing enchanted ointments, consuming rainwater found in the footprints of a wolf, reciting incantations, or receiving aid from the devil or demons. In regions like Italy, France, and Germany, a prevalent belief held that an individual could transform into a werewolf by simply sleeping outdoors on a summer night, specifically on a Wednesday or Friday, while basking in the direct glow of the full moon. There is a strong correlation between witchcraft, werewolves, and vampires. During the 15th and 16th centuries, the Inquisition was at its zenith, and werewolves, much like witches, were deemed to be servants of the devil. This led to a surge in trials involving individuals accused of being witch werewolves. In Slavic folklore, it is believed that werewolves undergo a transformation into vampires upon their death. Similarly, vampires are reputed to possess the skill of shape-shifting into diverse animal forms, including that of wolves. In the ancient mystical traditions of Persian sorcery, particularly within the context of Zoroastrianism, a black magic sect known as the Black Order of the Dragon exists. This secretive assembly consists of witches and sorcerers who venerate Ahriman and the Sumerian goddess Tiamat. Initiates of this order embark on a transformative journey, progressing from vampire to werewolf, and ultimately attaining the form of a dragon. Conversely, involuntary werewolves are individuals who find themselves afflicted by a curse, often because of some transgression they have committed. This curse may persist for a designated period or even for an entire lifetime. Another prevalent way a person might inadvertently become a werewolf is through being bitten or scratched by one. Both types of werewolves share common characteristics, such as an insatiable craving for raw flesh and blood, unquenchable sexual desire, wolf-like behaviors such as howling and moving on all fours, brutal assaults on animals and humans, and a sense of exhaustion after their episodes as werewolves come to an end. Werewolves were believed to exhibit distinct physical traits even while in their human forms. These traits encompassed eyebrows that met at the bridge of the nose, curved fingernails, ears positioned lower than usual, and a unique swaying gait. An identification method for discerning a werewolf in its human form involved cutting the flesh of the accused person, under the belief that fur would emerge from the wound. In Russian superstition, it was even suggested that the presence of bristles beneath the tongue could unveil the true nature of a werewolf. During medieval Europe, there were traditionally three main methods for curing a person of lycanthropy: medicinal treatment, often involving the use of wolfsbane, surgical intervention, or exorcism. However, many of the remedies advocated by medieval medical practitioners proved to be lethal for the patients. A belief of Arabic origin from Sicily suggested that striking a werewolf on the forehead or scalp with a knife could cure the ailment. Another belief from the same culture involved driving nails into the werewolf's hands. Occasionally, less extreme measures were taken. In the German lowland region of Schleswig-Holstein, addressing a werewolf by its Christian name 3 times was believed to effect a cure, while in Danish folklore, scolding a werewolf was thought to have the same effect. Additionally, conversion to Christianity was a common method employed during the medieval period to rid individuals of lycanthropy. Devotion to Saint Hubert was also considered a remedy for and protection against lycanthropes. Upon discovering these intriguing werewolf legends, you might find yourself ignited with a curiosity that propels you to embark on a quest in search of these mythical beings, much like my own fascination. Yet, considering the potential perils and inherent risks intertwined with such pursuits, an alternative avenue presents itself, one that immerses you deeply in the realm of werewolves without necessitating treacherous direct encounters. Between the years 1764 and 1767, over 100 fatalities and more than 300 reported attacks were attributed to a mysterious wolf-like creature, believed to be a werewolf, in the province of Gévaudan, now called Loire, France. In a courageous act of valor, a determined farmer named Jean Chastel successfully vanquished the creature with silver bullets forged from a molten amulet. In tribute to his unwavering bravery, a monumental statue now graces the landscape of La Bessire-Sainte-Marie. Similarly, a statue pays homage to the young woman who played a role in wounding the formidable creature in Auvers. For those who yearn to unravel the mysteries of this historical enigma, the Museum of the Beast of Gévaudan, Musée Fantastique de la Bête du Gévaudan, in Sog stands ready to unveil its secrets. Spanning 4 floors, the museum boasts 22 meticulously crafted dioramas that portray the unfolding events of that era. Merely a short distance away, nestled upon the Sog's hillside, a colossal sculpture of the awe-inspiring beast commands attention. Another sculpture of the creature awaits discovery in Marvajols.